Command Center to Operations. All flight directors, I want to go, no go for launch. Internet,
go.
Computers, phones,
go.
Blog Talk Radio,
go.
Commercials,
go.
music,
go.
Facebook and Twitter.
We are go.
Worldwide callers.
Go flight.
Capcom 8 Up.
Go flight.
Capcom Chill Will.
Go flight.
Capcom Fat Cat.
Go flight.
Control Tower, go for launch. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Yo Show time.
Yo, yeah, yo, show. Dig it, yo.
8 Up, Chill Will, Fat Cat.
What? Lights, camera, action in the minute we on. And yo, show the type of show that people wanna be on. And yo, we about to get us our academy on. And yo, we about to talk until our sanity's gone. Whether you out in the field or you chillin' at home, got a minute, hit us up, man, and tell us what's wrong. You would never be bored, we won't be keeping you long. If you want a man, you can even say your piece and be gone. But no, we wanna keep you a minute, get you all in it, open the flow like a Senate. Don't you be timid, give us a second, because seconds come minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes and minutes. Yo, my man, I think they get it. Whether it's who's who or celebrity news, we could even go old school like 70 shoes. If you out by yourself and you drinking a brew, if you out with the crew, man, whatever you do, hit the Yo Show. All my people in the front, don't front, we got it all and we know what you want on the Yo Show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the Yo Show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the Yo Show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky. It's the Yo Show, yo, we know you feeling it, man. We can talk about if your job gave you the can. We can talk about the prayers or the war in Iran. Let us know how it's laying, you might just become a fan. Yep. Hit us up, why you delaying? You need to quit playing. The kind of show that wanna know exactly what is you saying. Don't be feeling no pressure, don't get backed in the corner. If the feeling is strong, you can say what you gonna. You can say what you wanna, because the topics are warmer than Rihanna in the Bahamas lounging in the sauna. Whether it's overseas, whether it's on the block, man, we got the host that be stirring the pot. Chill Wheels and artists, 8 Up, we got it. Fat Cat's the real deal, so we ready to get started on the Yo Show. Yo. All my people in the front, we got it all and we know what you want on the Yo Show. All my people in the back, in fact, hit us up, man, you know where we at on the Yo Show. All my people on the side, alright, lay back and enjoy the ride on the Yo Show. All my people jump up real high, get fly, we can touch the sky.
Broadcasting live from the greater Detroit area, it's the Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference. With your hosts, 8 Up, Fat Cat, and Chill Will, we'll hear your opinion. But you have to call us at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you want your opinion to go live. Otherwise, it's just our opinion. So let's get to your hosts, 8 Up, Fat Cat, and Chill Will of the Yo Show.
Yo, it's back time for us. We're back on the air. How's everybody today?
Chilling.
Good.
What's going on,
good, man? Yeah. So how was your weekend so far and or holiday?
Well,
I had barbecue. I barbecued yesterday, and it was my son's birthday, my middle child's birthday, so happy birthday to him, and had cake, ice cream, barbecue, all the above, and basically enjoyed myself, man. No complaint. How about you, Chill?
Man, I wish I would have went over his house and got some birthday cake, man. Been straight. Yeah, man, I'm just enjoying my day off at work, you know what I'm saying? Doing another job.
Oh, you didn't have to work today?
I don't have to work all week. Shut down, you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's a treat
I'm enjoying
right there.
it. I'm enjoying
That's a treat.
Yeah.
That's a definite treat.
So.
Definitely. Well, today being
weekend?
Independence Day. Oh, mine's still going right now. I've been off since Friday. Enjoyed my day off. You know, did a little church work yesterday, and had a little few friends and family over to celebrate naturally a pre 4th of July and kind of celebrate, you know, my mom's birthday. Rest in heaven, if that is. But other than that, you know, it's still going. You know, I still got today off. I got tomorrow morning, and then I go do the daily grind in the afternoon.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
So today, with it being, we want to have our callers call in. If you have any comments or if you just want to ask us any general question, you can give us a call at 845-277-9212 and press 1 to have your comment included. You can also contact us via Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show, or you can email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. So, Will, or Fat Cat, whichever one who wants to go first, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'll kick it off, man. They call me Chill Will because I just chill, man. I just sit back and just analyze the situation, whatever discussion is being talked about. I just kick back and analyze it, and then I just come back with my my response. But
okay.
I'm just a laid back guy. I just go to work. I just provide for my family, pay my bills, and just live life honestly.
Okay. What about you, Fat Cat?
More now, family guy. Laid back myself, like Chill Will. Just doing what I have to do to pay the bills, and nothing illegal, but just making sure, I'm raising my kids right and instilling the right disciplines and everything within my kids, and just, overall, I'm a father of 3. Been happily married for 7 years, and just, other than that, it's nothing much really to me. I'm a simple guy. I'm not a flamboyant, flashy guy. I love music. I love sports, and just love life. Period.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty much in the same boat as all of you guys. I try to live life as normal. I live it every day as I go, and I have 1 child with 3 grandkids, and just enjoying life. I'm not going to try and be flamboyant either, but just to enjoy life. So, Will, did you have any post-secondary high school education?
Yes, I did. I have a couple. First, I became a master mechanic, so I know how to fix on cars, but I don't like it. But and I also went to school to pick up a trade and recording video, taking pictures, broadcasting, and doing digital media.
Okay. What about you, Fat Cat?
Well, I went to Northwood University in Midland, Michigan. Took up advertising, and also I'm, a music producer. So, I love music, man. I love it.
Okay.
Which way I can, man.
Okay. Well, I did some post-school work. I went to Dale Carnegie for a couple weeks, and then I got the little certificate from them, and then I went to Specs Howard School of Broadcasting, and I got into the radio and TV field a little bit. I'm working at a TV station, working at a church, do my own videography, and we go from there. Just according to you guys both love music, so I love music as well. So it's just normal life. We do have to give a shout out to a fan who happens to be on the Twitter, and I'm not sure if this is her actual name, but her name is Jen, and her Twitter name is Princess Baby J9. She's been commenting with us, and it looks like she's a fan. She was really surprised about our last Friday show, and she still enjoyed it. She even invited us out to a barbecue. So, we're sorry that we can't make the barbecue, but unless Will wants to make the trip to wherever you're living.
It depends. It depends on where you at. If you here in Michigan, I will make that trip.
I don't think any of us have turned down some barbecue, but
oh no, no.
I'm going to definitely eat some barbecue.
Oh, it's got to be chicken too. I'm sorry, chicken or beef. Can't be no ribs. I'm sure y'all probably eat ribs.
Yeah, I'll eat your share for you. Hey, it sounds like Sparky in the background. Is he humping the wife again?
Oh no, man. You know he's mad because it's the 4th in his ribs, and he's a vegetarian. So I guess he wants some. He wants some squash on the grill or something.
Hey, if he wants squash, then give him some. We have a caller online, and let's see who this person is. Caller, you're on the line. List your name and city.
What's going on?
Hello. Are you there?
Caller from Michigan.
We'll try back with him here again. If you'd like to give us a call, it is our phone number is 845-277-9212, and press 1 if you'd like to comment. You can also contact us via Twitter and Facebook at The Yo Show. So, what do we got lined up for today, fellas?
Well, me, man, I'm just going to hit a couple of family spots, you know, because I'm not doing any barbecuing, and you know, I'm just going to grab from them and be gone, you know, hit as many families as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Cat?
I did all my barbecuing yesterday, so, you know, I still got some food left, so, you know, everything is what they say copacetic with me. So I'm just laid back too, unless somebody invite me over to raid their crib. You know, that's why they call me Fat Cat. So.
Well, I'm going to eat some of the food that we had from yesterday, and I'm still going to enjoy the day. It's just my day off, so I'm going to enjoy it as I have it. You know, we only get 2 summer holidays, so I'm going to utilize this. But let's take a break real quick. Oh, yes, you know I am going to be drinking. I'm going to have me a cocktail and a few other things right along with my ribs and chicken and hamburger. Who knows, I might even get you guys to walk over and see what's going on. Brown water, green water. It's going to have some ice cubes and some spirit with it.
No, I don't want no spirit, man.
You can have a spirit. Ain't nothing wrong with a spirit.
You be possessed, man. You go ahead and be possessed, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. It's all good.
Well, let's take a quick break right now, and we'll be right back. You can, again, give us a call at 845-277-9212 and press 1 to either ask us a question or comment on whatever we're talking about. We'll be right back.
Here at 8up Videos, we provide video recording for many types of engagement needs, like weddings, commercials, proms, family reunions, bachelor or bachelorette parties, artist and talent portfolios, concerts and interviews with local artists, and the Get to Know Me series. So call today at 248-747-3463 to check out our affordable packages. Hey listeners, do you want your event, company, or brand to be heard on The Yo Show? In a commercial, that is. Then contact us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. We have packages for all your needs, starting at $30 for 4 spots a month. That's right, $30 for 4 spots a month. Contact us again at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com, and we'll be listening. Welcome back to The Yo Show. The Live is radio on the internet with your hosts, 8up, Chill Will, and Fat Cat. Now let's get back to the topic at hand on The Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference.
We're back live.
We're back live, and we're back at the Yo Show, and we're trying to get our caller that's online with us, but I'm not sure if he's available. So, Chill, can you see if he's available?
I will. I'll
or there.
Punch him in right quick. Caller from Michigan, are you online?
I guess
Hello,
they're just listening. They're just listening in. Okay. Well, any current topics that you guys want to talk about today? I mean, I know there's a bunch of stuff out there.
Well, I'm looking at something that's kind of disturbing since we're on the subject more of what today is, Independence Day, and you know, I look at this topic, you know, Independence Day, and what does it mean to me? I'm happy to live in America, but this holiday sort of confuses me to a degree. I don't mean to put a damper in anybody's day as far as the holiday, but America has a dark history. And with this holiday, Independence Day, I have some real deep feelings about it. And not that I'm harboring anything as far as these feelings, but with the history of this country and African Americans, man, Independence Day isn't, let's say, a real happy occasion for us because we were still slaves. So when I look at it, you know, you look at the time the Declaration of Independence was signed, and that was July 4th, 1776, which celebrated the adoption of the Declaration of Independence and decreed that the 13 colonies were no longer part of the British Empire.
Mm-hmm.
But during that time, we were still slaves. And for that to happen and let's say the founding fathers were trying to take over British rule, they fooled the slaves into thinking that if they helped them fight, that they would be free. And that was not the case. So, and I look at it, while all this taking place, you go back to the Trail of Tears, which was from 1838 to 1839. And America removed people from their land that was already here. So you, in turn, remove the people from their land, but yet you're celebrating a day where you fought people you thought was oppressing you. So it's kind of confusing to say that, to actually say that. My great-grandmother's grandmother was part of the Trail of Tears. So it has historical sense to me in that case. So it's weird because 1776, and you look according to the census of 1790, almost 700,000 slaves were counted. And then in the 1800 census, it grew to 900,000 slaves. So what are we actually celebrating?
Right. Yeah, I see where you're getting at on that.
So the barbecue was good, but, other than that, independence, just because now we don't suffer the same things that our ancestors suffered. suffered and like being in chains and bondage and whipped and all that, but you still have degree cops shooting down young African American men in the street. So it's not really comparable, the numbers of what happened during that time, but if you look at it, I view it no different. And now I'm looking at an article that happened over the weekend, Saturday, about in Commerce Township, a stuffed animal was decapitated and hung from a tree in the backyard of a black family's home.
I did hear about that.
Yes, and the family, the homeowner, which had the property for the last 2 years, had been going through all kinds of ethnic intimidation, being called the N-word and all that. So when you look at overall just what's happening, all this racism is still prevalent today. So will we have any independence from that? Will we ever grow from that? I'm not a racist person, but I look at things and I would like to live in a world where my kids wouldn't have to endure the same thing that I did. I'm glad that I haven't had to go through what my grandparents or great-grandparents went through. But, we need to grow as a society and move. But in order for us to do that, we have to eliminate this race card thing. But it just seemed like we're still far away.
That's true. I mean, in reference to the doll or the stuffed animal hanging in Commerce Township, it is really bad that we have to still endure the negativity as far as blacks and whites and the prejudice that it still comes across in the U.S. in the society as it is today. True enough, I mean, they say they're the only ones in that neighborhood that are black, and they kind of have an idea who it is that is doing that. Yeah. But they have a couple neighbors that they don't think is appropriate to them, but life is life. I mean, you still have to. I mean, the only thing I could say is just be prepared for natural. What am I thinking of? People who don't like you. I mean, you still have to live your own life.
Right.
What do you think? What do you think, Will?
Well, I feel like, I agree with what Fat Cat say, and I agree with you, A-Up say, but, it's going to be people that hate you, but the people that hate you because they think that they have dominance and authority over you, to try to keep you down, don't like you for what? Because of the color of your skin?
Right.
That's kind of like how I see it, because all there, most people was taught that we were slaves. There's people that was trying to do better, raise themselves out of that position of being slaves, and they felt like that they were a threat, and they destroyed them. They cut them. They destroyed that. And then they want to be like, oh, see, they're not good for anything. But when we try to do something positive, it's like negative forces try to destroy that to keep us in that state. And
right.
I just feel like, that's wrong. Just allow people to do positive things and grow, and just let them be, What would you have to be a threat of? Very true, very true. Very true.
Here's another quick thing I just happened to see on Twitter. They're saying the question would be, could D.C. become the 51st state? You know, being Washington, D.C. What do you think? I mean, to me,
I think it'll stay a separate state, just like where the Pope is at. I believe Washington, D.C. is just going to stay the District of Columbia?
Right.
I think it's going to stay a separate entity.
But see, if they make it a state, then they can charge taxes for whoever lives there and or work there. So that's going to become a big issue on that end. So that's just my thought. I mean, I don't mind if it is a state, but if it stays a district as it is now, it'd be just better because then no one can claim the state itself. That means if they go to a state, that means they got to have a governor. It means they got to stay. I mean, they probably already have a mayor, but that means they're going to get a governor. That means they're going to get Congress seats. House of Representatives. You're going to get all of that to get into there.
Well, what I see with that, man, it wouldn't make no difference if it become a state or not, because look at what they're doing with the taxes anyway. All they doing is just putting it to the war. It's like, what's the sense of making it a state? Keep it a separate entity the way it is, because it's not going to do it. It's just taking our mind from whatever's the agenda is, Keep it the way it is. It's not hurting nobody, So, just concentrate on what you're doing with the taxes now.
And that's the federal government.
They're not allocating it right. They're not allocating it right. I wish I was in there. I was showing how they deal with the money up in there.
I know what I'd do. I'd show them how to deal with it too, as well. But
I already thought Washington was a state.
No,
a state of confusion.
You're thinking of that's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah.
On that end. But if you want to give a call to us, you can contact us at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you'd like to have your comment on air with us. You can also contact us via Facebook and Twitter at The Yo Show, or if you'd like to email us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. This is our final 2 minutes of our live show, but if you'd like to continue with us, you can always give us a call. We'll have an additional 15-minute window. Will, any final comments?
Yeah. Enjoy y'all day, you know what I'm saying? Eat your plenty of barbecues, and just have fun out there. Be safe. Don't drink and drive, okay? And at a certain time at night, stop with the fireworks, man. People trying to go to sleep, man.
What about you, Fat Cat?
Well, if anybody is barbecuing and got some good food, just send it to us on Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah, send us your pictures of your food. Send us your pictures of your food.
I'll bring some plates.
Well, today's show.
Otherwise, be safe.
Definitely be safe. Today's show is naturally Independence Day, and I hope you got to know us a little bit better. And again, another shout out to our fan on Twitter, Jen. And hopefully you maybe one day will give a call into the show.
Is it
and we will continue. And we will continue the show for additional 15 minutes after. So you can give us a call at 845-277-9212 and press 1 if you'd like to comment. We'll be right back. Well, fellas, we're off air now. Let's see, what else do we have that we'd like to continue on our conversation on? Is it the 4th of July, fireworks, what's on TV? Any news that you guys want to continue on for the next few minutes?
Well, you know, I'm still on this a little bit of the racial tension in America and how things are being disguised, and as far as especially with this holiday, so-called holiday, and for me, I guess it would be if, you know, we have so much hidden history. We have so much hidden history that, you know, this day isn't. It's not really big to African Americans. If you look, Caucasians and African Americans, we have too many different views between each other, and I think the breakdown is communication, as far as, you know, what type of, and who is the real enemy here. Who is the real enemy? Because me, I would love to just, you know, have my kids and tell my kids, you know, that, okay, you can have a brighter future. You don't have to walk around with no animosity or, you know, don't have to worry about being judged by the color of your skin. You know, all the philosophies that Dr. King, you know, gave out and all that. You want to bring your kids to it, because kids are so innocent. They're so innocent. They don't really recognize the difference in color, especially if they're around.
Yeah, I mean, there's especially when you could see just on Facebook and Twitter on some of the videos that are posted that kids don't know any color. You know, they grow up, and you could see, you know, black, whites, Asians. You know, they're all hugging each other as far as, you know, their childhood. And they don't see that. They don't see any color at that point. They see another kid, and they just want to go hang out with that kid, you know, and play and jump around, run, and do whatever else. But then when they start growing up and their parents start influencing them as far as, this is black, this is white, and that's where, or they hang out with the wrong crowd at the time, you know, or it could be a family member, you know, your niece, your cousin, or your aunt, or your uncle, and they say, well, I don't like this particular person, or I don't like that particular person. I mean, that's where it all starts at. So what we need to do is get away from the idea of we don't like, and just remember that we're all human.
Right.
You know?
That's the thing. When, like, my daughter, when she's in class, you know, she has a lot of her little friends that are, you know, different ethnic. I can't pronounce the word.
Ethnicities.
Just, you know, race-wise. And so, but she doesn't see the difference. She doesn't say my white friend, my Chinese friend, or nothing. So the difference comes between us as adults. If we pass this on that, well, they are a little different than you, then that's when the division starts. We put the divisions on. So we have to get away from that old mentality of, you know, the 60s thinking, or back Southern, you know, wise. You know, I look at, you know, my grandfather, he's a Tennessee guy. You know, so he got a chance to see all of this racial tension stuff, you know, and back down in the South happen. That's why he located to Detroit in 1953. And so it's just a lot that we need to really sit down and talk about. Because, like I said, I don't have no animosity towards no race, but I just don't like being lied to, because if you look at let's say they call Independence Day what, the birth of America.
Right.
They call it the birth of America, but they don't let you know all of the detail that happened in order for America to be established. So it's like, to us, it's African Americans, just like a smack in the face.
That's true. What do you think, Will?
Oh yeah, true. I wish they wouldn't sweep, the history under the rug. They only want to present, certain things out. Just what they seem is the good. Bring it all out. So we can so that we can deal with all the issues. Because I feel like there's still spiritual dysfunctions within the melanated people because of this. If you talk about it and bring it out, then it can heal America. The people that's in there.
Yeah.
Very true, very true. I mean, we all need some healing in the state of the country that we have. I mean, true enough, there's a lot of prejudice out here, and it doesn't just lean towards one particular race. I mean, currently there's the Muslim prejudice, you got the black prejudice, you got white prejudice, you got Asian prejudice. It's all prejudice no matter what. But when we were all born, we were just kids. And until a certain age, you treated everyone as a person, not as a color. And I think the earliest time I noticed any prejudice was, I think maybe 4th or 5th grade. When kids were yelling at the light-skinned kids, "Hey, you look white." Bam, that's right there. It's starting to become prejudice in their lives. And it should be eliminated. I mean, people need to grow up and then just enjoy life. I mean, we're all human beings, no matter what color we are. I mean, we all came from your mom and dad, whether your dad's around or your mom's around. If they're passed on, rest in peace. But history has taught us that life is going to be what it is. And we need to live it one day at a time, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. Yesterday is the past. You've lived your lifetime as it is. Try to make the best of it. We're going to take a quick break right now.
But some things force people to make them to do negative things. It forces them to go to that negative point because of this separation. This you want to do right, you want to get a job, but the system designs that once you do that, it don't most people you don't get slapped in the wrist if you melanated, and maybe that person rehabilitated and want to do right and want to get a job, but because they have that label, they're not able to get that job. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
it forces
Instead of
them
using
to I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? It forces them to go into the negative path.
Right. Instead of using their education to get the job, they're going to go off of when you see a resume.
It doesn't matter if you had an education. It doesn't matter if you had an education or not. If you slap with just say you slap with a 1-count felony. It's like it brands you. It brands you like, oh, he's a negative person. We don't want him in our establishment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. But when you get the resume, you don't see black or white. You just see the black and white ink. You don't know what the person looks like. I mean, they could have the greatest education, but like you said, with a felony, that you won't know that until you actually get the person in to ask the questions the interview questions. But if you can get to that point.
But A-Dub, I heard you break down a couple of prejudice, but one of the main things you left out was economic prejudice. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
If you look at it, look at the disparity between, you know, especially growing up on the east side of Detroit. I knew things were different across the line of Detroit. You know, when you cross 8 Mile, that was one of the things as a teenager growing up, you know, that we used to always say to each other, man, don't go across 8 Mile. And that was a stigma right there. We knew, like, the bounds of where we should be, like it was a trap. Now, where did that come from?
Yeah, definitely.
Where did all that come from? So
society.
We have to really call it what it is, because, like I said, when I grew up and you know, got to learning things for myself, you know, and try to break things down, because I'm not saying that all, let's say, all people that are different from me are evil people, and I'm not saying that, because you know I happen to know some real good people, you know, that's not African American. But when you look at when you look at the whole, the powers that be that's controlling the decision making that controls me and your life, your life. That's where all this disparity comes from. I was taking a look at what's the name of the guy? It had me thinking. The name of the guy in Detroit that concocted that story about his daughter being kidnapped. I believe it was Leandre Jordan or something. And this guy, you know, he was on the east side of Detroit, and he said the person kidnapped his baby, carjacked him, kidnapped his baby. Now the baby went missing. Now he got life in prison, and and so then you look at, this guy was African American. Then you go down to Florida, and you look at Casey Anthony, the Caucasian woman that stated she gave her baby to a stranger. I mean, which was child neglect and all that. And this woman served no time. So what are we talking about here? And then you look at when they say the scale of justice, and they put the blindfold on justice. They said justice is blind.
Right.
So you tell me what.
Hang on a second. Let's take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with our final thoughts.
Here at A-Dub Videos, we provide video recording for many types of engagement needs, like weddings, commercials, proms, family reunions, bachelor or bachelorette parties, artist and talent portfolios, concerts and interviews with local artists, and the Get to Know Me series. So call today at 248-747-3463 to check out our affordable packages. Hey listeners, do you want your event, company, or brand to be heard on the Yo Show? In a commercial, that is. Then contact us at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com. We have packages for all your needs, starting at $30 for 4 spots a month. That's right, $30 for 4 spots a month. Contact us again at theyouropinionshow@gmail.com, and we'll be listening. Welcome back to the Yo Show. The Live is radio on the internet with your hosts, A-Dub, Chill Will, and Fat Cat. Now let's get back to the topic at hand on the Yo Show, where your opinion might make a difference.